going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back with the altars. Alright, so we need to build the Rapidium Ark. We asked Bridge blueprints, fulfill the uphold threshold. Last time we needed at least 100 Rapidium. I remember that part. So we can start with that. We're also going to need to have organics so we can make food around the base. We got the Rapidium, that's done. We already have one dude on it though, is the problem. I mean, if he's actually able to gather, then we don't have to worry about that one. We can just go for the metals, maybe? Yes, we need to fulfill the uphold, illuminate the eternal vein with illuminator. So we are going to have to figure out like a light battery or something. Hopefully there is something that we can research for that. Go to like 1900. And don't blame me. We have a whole chef for that. All right, what's going on with you? Why are you freaking out?
Hey man, I can see something's upsetting you. Don't make it worse.
Worse?
Love the attitude. So what can what do you usually do when you're angry? Nothing usual about these circumstances. Oh, I don't know, Jan. I try to avoid people who irritate me.
Now, everyone who irritates you looks like you. It must be annoying to live in such a confined space, nowhere to hide. Work is your refuge.
All the more reason to throw yourself into work, right? That's true. I'd like to get back to it.
Perfect. Glad we had this conversation. Alright, so the botanist, he's happy. I like him. So far, no trouble. I mean, I suppose we can make a few... the batteries. Let's see what we actually need for this. What's that? Is cute. Oh, is it because no one's actually scheduled to work here? All right, hold on. Well, let's get some sleep because I think the research is still going on. Next day, we'll focus on the last bit of Rapidium. We'll come back. We'll build that. Then we should be able to actually get the Ark built. And then from there, hopefully we'll like contact HQ. Things will start progressing. Day 23, the sun is approaching. So I believe we have 1 day for this electric storm. Technically, the storm is a really good time to mine with. And after that, we'll go immediately make our own food just in case. Alright, 120 Rapidium. Head back to the base. We'll make some food just in case the botanist hasn't actually done it yet. I'm wondering if that's why they keep talking about food. Things done. Well, if you guys would quit complaining, we'd have everything done immediately. There, you have food. Quit complaining. All right, so build the Ark. All right, so it looks like we're going to need a little bit more metals. So let's go grab this real quick. So we're going to have to do a lot of like moving things around until we like get like a little bit extended base that we can move things around in a much better way. Right now, we're just sort of like jamming everything we can into one spot, hoping everything fits, which isn't exactly the best approach. But unfortunately, early base designs, you don't really have too much options that I've figured out at least. All right, so currently we have the greenhouse, we have the kitchen. We're actually going to pull this down. We're going to use this storage unit, move it up top. That's going to connect there. This storage unit comes down here. Now you're going to notice we have a big square area. Well, that's where we're going to put our Rapidium Ark. That's going to be right there. Now we're going to need 3 elevators to complete this build design. Now everything's connected. It should operate. It's going to be very weird to actually get around this base now, but we had to have access to this Rapidium Ark, so now everything should be connected. Greenhouse has something broke, the room has something broke, so that's something else that we'll have to figure out. Cost exceeds the organic tank capacity. Well, one step at a time. Make a call to report building the Ark.
Hello, Dulski here.
Jan, tell me you did it. Tell me you have the Ark.
I did it.
Well done. Now, all we need to do is bring it home safely. Are you making progress with that obstacle of yours?
I'm still looking for a way out.
Well, I don't want to cause panic, but you better hurry.
It would have gone faster if I didn't have to build your Ark.
Would have gone way faster if I didn't have to build that damn Ark for you.
Do you really think it's just a whim for me?
You can get me killed? No, but it's a career booster.
I don't know. But I don't want to die for a dream. I told you. I'm no hero.
You seem to value your life a lot, Jan. Have you thought about how much it's really worth?
Well,
Imagine coming back without Rapidium and having to face the thought, what if I hadn't given up? Would you live with yourself while the world would deteriorate before your eyes? All because you put your sorry ass first.
all right. Point taken.
How's the rescue team doing?
And how's my rescue team progressing?
They'll be on time, Jan. Just make sure you are. Do what it takes to make your way to the other side of the planet. And leave the rest to me.
I'm going to need your help for something, actually.
I'm gonna need your help.
What can I do for you?
I need blueprints for superconductive bridge anchors from Project Versant.
Versant? But how do you know about that?
My scientist Ultra already made those.
My scientist Alter told me.
A scientist? Really? And one familiar with aborted scientific programs unknown to the public?
Aborted? Are you sure?
Yes. Project Versant was terminated years ago due to lack of satisfactory results.
But my scientist said they developed some tech.
My word. Are you saying that he thinks it still exists? That's fascinating. Your scientist must have been part of it somehow. And in his reality, the program was a success. That's amazing, Jan. You do understand what I'm saying, right?
You're gonna have to talk to him so we can actually make it done. Yeah, he mentioned an undergraduate student of his who to work for the program.
Yeah. He did mention an undergraduate student of his who went to work for the program.
The proverbial flap of the butterfly's wings. It must feel incredible to realize such a universe-bending potential in your life path.
I understand that you don't have my blueprints.
All I'm hearing is that you don't have my blueprints.
No, I'm sorry. They simply don't exist. But there is still something we can do.
What's that?
I have an idea. It's a long shot, but it might be all we have. Project Versant did leave behind unfinished drafts. Crisscrossed formulae, discarded calculations, the usual scribbles of a scientific stream of consciousness at work. For what it's worth, I'll ask Lucas to send it over to your terminal. Maybe that resourceful altar of yours can put it to good use.
Oh, okay. It's better than nothing, I guess.
I have to say, Jan, I'm beginning to see more and more potential in this situation of yours. I hope we speak soon. Good luck, as always.
Alright, so we need to give the blueprints to the scientist. We're also going to need to make some repair kits, a radiation filter. Is everything already queued up for that? Yeah, queued 3. Hold on. What are you in the greenhouse for? Get out of there. Workshop. Problem solved. Alright, so we need to find the scientist. He's going to be found inside the research lab, which we need to go over there anyways to give him more assignments. Because hopefully we actually have a way to make this base bigger. Alright, so it's 86% done. So that one's almost close. Medium storage, I think that's probably the next smartest one. And another thing that we're going to run issues is we have too much stuff. So I don't know if we can turn like the medium or the smalls into mediums or how that works. I have some news about your blueprints, actually.
So, I have news about the anchor blueprints you asked for? I certainly hope so, because I just saw something come in from mining ops, and it looks like a bad joke. Did you precisely ask for bridge anchor blueprints?
This is all they could give us, amateurs. I'm sorry, but the program you mentioned doesn't exist.
Of course I did, but this is all that bunch of amateurs was able to give us. Random odds and ends of unfinished research? I find that hard to believe. This looks more like the musings of a madman than serious work. No. Give me the real thing. I'm not touching this parody of a prototype.
Get to work or we're screwed. I know it's imperfect, but I believe in you.
Look, I know it's not perfect, but I believe in you. Just think, they came up with this thing only because you existed. It's gotta mean something. Well, if you put it that way, I can try.
Perfect. Alright, so we need to research the bridge anchors, which that's going to be delayed. We need to figure out how to craft some batteries for a light, which I'm still not entirely sure what we could actually do for that, because I haven't seen anything at all that mentions batteries. I mean, we got suit batteries, but maybe that's it? Add it to the list and see, maybe? Crafting suit battery requires, yeah. Okay, so that's just like literally cheaper. Base expansion though, that's gonna be the main thing. We'll get a bigger base, we actually have room to move around here. Alright, so Rapidium, we're low on food. Probably some organics when it hurts. So we need to repair 2 different things. Our journey cost is going to cost more than what we can actually afford. Okay, so there is a remove module. So maybe once we remove a small and replace it for a medium, we'll have a little bit better time. And hopefully it doesn't take up too much storage space. Originally, I was going to try to have like a row straight for elevators. But then the problem is the greenhouse, well, actually the greenhouse might line up if it's moved over some. But the Rapidium Ark's sort of like a big giant square that you can't really do much with. Same with our fuel tank, unfortunately. So we'll have to like figure a way around that. I wish I could move that into the middle and like design around that instead. Oh, is he still at work? Let's get some random materials, because I feel like this is probably going to be the next thing we're going to need.
There's a thing.
Alright, what is this thing? He's in the kitchen. So I come over this way. Aha! What is your thing, buddy? Hopefully something good. Something you wanted to discuss.
Hey, you wanted to discuss something. Yeah, I want to know when you started being such a pushover. What? You heard me. I'm not blind. I can see the workload pile up. And you, eager to take new orders.
I'm only doing what I want. I'm not in a good negotiating position.
Well, I'm not exactly in the best negotiating position. Using illegal technology to save my life, creating my altars. I'd better have a good justification for that. So they're threatening you. Even better. Like I said, I don't have much choice. Maxwell's in charge here.
Yeah, so was Dad. The man of the house. I thought you regretted not standing up to him. Looks like you didn't learn much.
That's a little below the belt. You're right. Sorry, this place is getting to me.
All I'm saying is, we should do something just for ourselves. Something not work-related, not productive in any way. Like what?
Well, there's a social room module available in this base. We could start with that. I bet it has a beer pong table.
Yeah, see? A smile on your face. Let's build a place where we can chill out and play beer pong, and then, after I've beaten you, we can talk more serious stuff. What do you say?
I'd say we're running out of room. Maybe we'll, I guess we'll say okay and see what we end up with.
Okay. It's on.
Hopefully we have like plenty of time to actually do that. It's optional, so you shouldn't get too angry at us if it doesn't get done immediately, or at least that's my plan. Wrong direction. Okay. Go this way. Like how they're able just to have like a more optimized route, and here we are trying to like navigate the whole base. Alright, so we have the storms. We have organics that are boosted. And I think it was Rapidium. It was either organics Rapidium or organics and metals. One of those two is super boosted during an electrical storm. Should theoretically be today. 5 hours. Alright, so we got plenty of time. So we have a phone call. Lucas.
Lucas, what's up now? Kind of busy here.
I know. It's that I've only just learned the big news. You managed to build one. A Rapidium Ark. Man, congrats. That's really heavy stuff.
Thanks for appreciating? Yeah, it's important. I got that.
Thanks for appreciating. I just need to get it back to Earth now.
Oh, yeah. And how are you doing down there?
It's kind of a mess because I'm not entirely sure how we're going to move this thing since we're going to continue expanding it.
We already established that, didn't we? It's a total mess.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not that bad. Maxwell told me you got a scientist on board. And you're building a bridge. That's big progress, man. You're doing great.
Why do I get the feeling you want something from me?
Well, it's not that I want something.
So?
I just thought, well, it really can make a difference if you bring back one Ark, or, well, more. Since you already have the outpost in place, you know? All the infrastructure.
What's in it for you and your boss?
What's in it for you and your boss?
Oh, no, it's not like that. This is my initiative. I just think that, look, we both work for a corporation, and it's only fair we're delivering the Rapidium to them. But it doesn't mean we can only feed the big fish, you know? We're all connected, in a way. Like, if there's pain in the little finger, the whole body feels it. That's just my personal opinion.
Another one of Grandma's sayings?
Let me guess. Your grandma used to say that?
No, actually, I read that somewhere.
A difference? What difference?
And what difference will it make if I bring more, say 2 Rapidium Arks instead of 1, or even, I don't know, 5? There still won't be enough for everyone.
But there will be more for everyone. Independent startups, NGOs, research labs. There's this subsidy program that warrants a share for them in case of success. And even if it's only a small share for a small number of them, it's gonna mean one thing. Diversification, Mr. Dalsky. That always serves people.
Unless you can tell me a more optimized way to move things around, we're not an errand boy.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I am not going to be anyone's errand boy. I have enough work already. All I want to do is get my ass safely back to Earth.
Yeah, of course. I totally understand. Just keep my request in mind if you have a change of heart. Okay? It can
really mean a lot to people who, well, don't have the channel to ask for themselves. Anyway, thanks for hearing me out, Mr. Dulski.
No problem. By the way, can you quit with that Mr. Dulski crap? My name is Jan.
Oh, okay, Jan. Yeah, cool. I'm Lucas, in case you want to, you know.
I caught that, Lucas. No worries.
Sure. Yeah. Anyway, good luck with the Rapidium, Jan. I'm L7 out, for now.
Alright, so 7 in the morning. We should have the storm here in 5 hours. How is the base doing on repairs? Did they actually repair it yet? So we got the womb and the greenhouse that both need repaired. So hold on, so let's go and do that. And then once we get finished, we should be able to start farming around here.
Hey, looks like we're running out of radiation filters.
Well, Jan should be working on it. Research completed, base expansion, yes.
Get rid of you.
Now be quiet. We're stuck in a small space together. You're gonna be with us. Mining deep deposits of Rapidium and organics takes half the time as usual. Yeah. We do still have yeah, 15 hours. We're fine. It's operational. Okay, we're good. Kind of stinks that it happened at such a late time of the day.
I think we're running out of food.
Base is in bad condition. I mean, we got the shield on. I don't know what else you want me to do. Yeah, you keep pumping stuff out. The resources. Metals and organics. We want to push it. We can get just like a little bit of stuff done.
Hey man, we're out of the stuff. Something else.
Yeah, but work on base maintenance. Alright, so we got a bed. I believe we should be able to sleep through. Wake up refreshed. We'll get some repair kits built and we'll be fine. No need to freak out. Day 25, the sun is approaching.
You do know we're running out of radiation filters?
Yes, I do know. Oh god. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one where it looks like we're having a system failure to start out with.